In part one, I peeled back the layers of gang stalking, the invisible war of psychological manipulation, surveillance, and control. Now let's go deeper. Let's talk about how these tactics came to exist, where they come from, and why they mirror the intelligence and military playbooks used in psychological warfare. To understand gang stalking, you got to understand PSYOPs, psychological operations. These are real military strategies designed to influence the emotions, motives, and behavior of groups or individuals. The U.S. Army's own Field Manual 33-1 defines it as planned operations to convey selected information to influence emotions, motives, and objective reasoning. That sound familiar? That's the architecture of control. These methods were used in Vietnam, Iraq, Afghanistan, and before that, on domestic soil through covert operations like COINTELPRO. Remember COINTELPRO? Anyways, that's the FBI's counterintelligence program. It ran from the 1950s through the 1970s, targeting activists, civil rights leaders, journalists, and even ordinary citizens that deemed subversive. They infiltrated social groups, spread false rumors, tampered with relationships, and destroyed reputations, all in the name of national security. Now, decades later, many targeted individuals describe almost identical patterns: discrediting campaigns, workplace sabotage, digital surveillance, character assassination. Is this coincidence or is this evolution? Then there's cognitive infiltration. This concept came out of a 2008 White House policy paper proposed by legal scholar Cass Sunstein. It suggested that the government could covertly infiltrate online groups spreading false or extreme views to undermine conspiracy theories. In simpler terms, plant agents within communities to manipulate conversation and perception. Today, that's not just theory, it's algorithmic, it's automated, it's built into the very platforms we use to communicate. When a person becomes a target, the methods combine old school tactics like street theater, rumor spreading, and intimidation with modern tools of digital surveillance like phone spoofing, hack cameras, data leaks, and GPS tracking. But here is where it gets darker. Some targets report intimate violations, leaked private photos, deep fakes, or even live-streamed imagery from hacked devices. Their nude images weaponized to humiliate, blackmail, or psychologically break them. It's exploitation masquerading as surveillance, designed to destroy trust and self-worth. To anyone researching this, don't just type gang stalking into your search bar. Go deeper. Study the history of psychological warfare. Look at declassified intelligence documents. Review field manuals like FM 3-05.301, Psychological Operations Process Tactics, Techniques, and Procedures. CIA's Kubark Counterintelligence Interrogation Manual, FBI's COINTELPRO files, released under the Freedom of Information Act. These are real, not rumor, and they reveal a consistent truth. When information becomes power, control becomes the mission. From Edward Snowden exposing NSA surveillance to Julian Assange publishing hidden wars to whistleblowers like William Biney revealing data manipulation. Every truth teller has faced a coordinated effort to silence or discredit them. And that's what many targeted individuals experience on a smaller, more personal scale. A war on credibility, peace of mind, and dignity. But awareness breaks the cycle. When we study how perception is managed, how truth is filtered, bent, and censored, we begin to see the invisible strings. Gang stalking isn't just about being followed. It's about being controlled, framed, and studied. It's psychological warfare on civilians, built on decades of military and intelligence doctrine. The question isn't if this kind of technology and manipulation exists. The question is, how far has it gone and who controls it today? Stay tuned for part 3.